Hey, subscribe to this channel. Get 2 videos every week, no cost to you. That's fantastic. You know what else? Stop by my Shopify store. Get great sweatshirts like this one. Hey, you could also get t-shirts, coffee mugs, all kinds of Hazarai. Hey, that's a Yiddish word. I don't know what it means, but I'll tell you this. You can go down to the comments. First comment, I pinned the link to my Shopify store, so check it out. Hey, I also got to tell you that some of the equipment I work with, you can get on Amazon. I'm an Amazon affiliate. That's fantastic. Anyway, in the description, you'll see I have a couple of links. If you like some of the equipment, check it out. In the description, go to Amazon. You'll get some good deals, some good equipment, and I'll get some commission. Hey, it's good for both of us. All right, you know what we're going to do now? We're going to get cooking. Okay, so today's recipe, I like to do this sometimes. I like to take like classic dishes and make them a little healthier, make them a little more vegan. Wonderful. Today, moussaka. Hey, I was in a restaurant. I won't name names. I won't do that. I was in a restaurant. I had moussaka the other day. Very disappointing. It had good flavor, but it was like sauteed. The parts of it were like chopped up and sauteed together. That's not moussaka. What I'm going to give you today is a good, flavorful moussaka. It's vegan, but it's like a casserole put together. It's like a Greek lasagna. Oh, that's how it's supposed to be. That's how I like it. I hope you do too. Let's get cooking. First thing I gotta do, make the meat sauce. No meat though. You know what we're gonna use? Lentils. Lentils are awesome. I'm gonna throw 1 red onion, chopped up. I like the red onion because it's nice and sweet. 1 red onion. Ooh, you hear that noise? That's the sound of cooking. Gonna saute that onion nice. Check that out. Beautiful, right? Just for a minute. Then I'm gonna add 4 cloves of chopped garlic. Just stir it around till it's fragrant. Then we're going to continue. We're going to add 1 can of diced tomato. Hey, I like Hunt's. I don't have any stock in the company, but I think it's a good, like, average product. Not too expensive, but good quality, very nice. Diced tomato. Hey, add the juice too. That's good. I'm adding 1 cup of vegetable broth. Excellent. Hey, this is the part I like the best, okay? I got to add 1 cup of wine. But be careful here. Don't you sometimes you got like crappy wine in the house, you say, we use it for cooking. Don't do that. That's a trap. If you want your food to taste good, you have to use good ingredients. That includes the wine. So don't just use cheap wine in your food. Listen, it doesn't have to be a $400 bottle of wine, but it shouldn't be a $2.99 bottle of wine either. Something right in the middle is perfect. You see, today, I'm using a Robert Mondavi. It's good wine. Nothing wrong with it. It's like $8 a bottle. Fantastic. Hey, you know how I know this wine is good? Hey, that's good. Don't worry, I'm over 21. Fantastic. Nice. Save some for the recipe. Okay, so I'm going to use a 1/2 cup of red wine. Okay, here I got 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. I got 1/2 teaspoon of oregano. I got 1/2 teaspoon black pepper, 1 teaspoon sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt. I got to add it to the recipe. Woo, that smells fantastic. But let's add the meat, but not real meat. We're going to add lentils. I'm adding 1 cup of lentils. I put that on nice and low. Hey, who stole my cover for the pot? There we go. Okay, so cover that up. Let that cook. Go take about 20-30 minutes. I'm going to check it. Okay, so next thing you have to worry about is hold on a second. Okay, anyway. I got 1 nice medium-sized eggplant. That's going to work fine. Question is, do you peel it or don't you peel it? Doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do, that's what you got to do. If you like the peel, leave it on. If not, take it off. See, I like the peel. My wife does not. So guess what? I got to peel it. I don't want to get in trouble with the wife. Now we gotta slice this up about 1/4 of an inch is fine. Okay, the other question when working with eggplant. Do we salt it, do we not salt it? Today's eggplants don't need salting for the purpose of getting rid of that bitter taste. We don't need it. But I do salt my eggplants. Why? Because they don't grow with salt on them. You got to salt them. Get some flavor out of them. Yeah, you need a flavorful eggplant. They don't come flavorful. You got to put a little bit of salt on for the flavor. If you're a salt-free diet, hey, I got something for you. You can use like a Mrs. Dash product, garlic and herb, no problem. Or a regular Mrs. Dash, no problem. But give it some flavor, okay? It's very important. Every ingredient that goes in to make the whole dish, every ingredient should have a little flavor. And then when you put it together, you're building flavors. That's great. When you eat this, oh my goodness, your stomach's going to be so happy. Going to say, I'm happy. And that's what you want. Fantastic. I don't want it to stick, so first thing I do is give it a spray. A little spray oil. I give the sheet pan a nice spray. Then I'm going to spray the top of it a little bit. Just maybe 1 teaspoon. But I'm going to season it from up high like that. So it rains. It's kind of like the salt is raining down on the eggplant. So it gets a nice even seasoning. Very nice. If you season it close to the eggplant, you get clumps of salt everywhere. If you season it up high, it's a nice, like it's raining on the eggplant. That's outstanding. That's a professional chef tip. I'm going to give it a shot of black pepper too. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to put it inside a 350-degree oven. Going to take about 20 minutes. Excellent. I'll see you in 20 minutes. Okay, so another part of this dish is going to be a sauce on top. Top layers of bechamel sauce. Woo! But we got to make it special because we got to make it vegan. And it's got to taste good. Alright, so the first thing I do, I'm going to add like a teaspoon of olive oil. And get this pan hot. I'm going to add 1 small white onion, chopped up. Hey, this is a white sauce. I don't want to add the red onion because red onion is going to get specks of red in the sauce. I don't want that. I want the sauce to be pure white. Also, don't brown your onion. Cook it, stir it so it cooks, but it does not get brown if you have to lower the fire. I'm going to cook that for just about 2 minutes. Then I'm going to add 2 cloves of chopped garlic. Ooh, it's going to be a good sauce. Then I'm going to add 2 cups of almond milk. Hey, you can use any kind of non-dairy milk you want to use. Before this gets hot, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of flour. Then I have to whisk that together. If the milk is hot, the flour is going to clump up. You're going to have balls of flour in your sauce. So make sure that the almond milk is not hot yet. Add the flour, whisk it in. Look, nice and smooth. Hey, if you think your sauce is not thick enough, you could take another couple of tablespoons of flour, a couple of tablespoons of water, mix it together, it gets like the consistency of like heavy cream, and then pour it in, maybe half of it, mix it, see if it's thick enough, another half, mix it, see if it's thick enough, until it's the right consistency. Should be nice and thick, like twice as thick as a normal sauce. So when you pour it on top of the casserole, it stays on top of the casserole nice. Okay, so to finish off the sauce, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast. That's going to give it like a cheesy kind of taste. Very nice. Nutritional yeast is like a vegan Parmesan cheese. Hey, I told you this was going to be delicious. Do I keep my word or what? Nice. Okay, so the eggplant can come out of the oven now. Looking beautiful. I'm going to turn them all over like that. See that? I'm going to put them in for another 20 minutes. Beautiful. Hey, the meat sauce is looking good. I'll see you in 20 minutes. Okay, the eggplant just came out of the oven. Okay, the lentils are all cooked and nice and soft, but you see there's a little bit of like moisture in there. So I want to dry it up, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs. And that's going to absorb any excess moisture so that this mixture can just kind of sit in the casserole without oozing out too much. Potatoes. Okay? Moussaka has potatoes on the bottom. I like to put potatoes in it. Kind of stabilizes the whole thing. Potatoes absorb excess moisture, gives you a complete meal. So, now we're going to assemble everything. So, I spray the pan. Hey, also, if I use a small pan like this, it can be higher, and I like that about moussaka. Okay, the potatoes, I just baked them. They're just baked potatoes, and I leave the skins on. Just wash them and bake them. About 1/4 inch. Okay, so you see how nice that is. Okay, next, my meat sauce. Ooh, looks good. And then a layer of the eggplant. Then I have this beautiful, thick, tasty bechamel. I'm going to put on top. Now you know why it has to be nice and thick, right? Okay, 2 things. I'm going to add a little bit of smoked paprika, just to give us some color and a little bit of flavor with the smokiness. I like that. When I work with eggplant, a little smokiness is a good thing. Okay, and so just so that doesn't burn, I'm going to give it a thin layer of spray oil. There we go. Hey, I'm going to bake this at 350-degree oven for about 45 minutes. Smells terrific already. That's beautiful. I'll see you in 45 minutes. I'll think of something to do till then. Don't worry about it. Hey, it's been 45 minutes. This is ready and looking beautiful. Look at that. That's wonderful. Hey, I'm going to let that sit, for about an hour. Let it set nice. Woo! Then I'm going to dig into it and have a taste. Woo! I can't wait. It smells delicious. The whole house smells fantastic. Hey, this is beautiful. Check out that moussaka. Wonderful. You can see the layers in there, right? The lentils and the top, that bechamel, and the potatoes on the bottom. Woo! That's fantastic. Hey, that's like a lasagna made in Greece. Okay? If you want Italian lasagna, I have those too. I have a beautiful mushroom lasagna. You gotta check out that video. And I'll see you there.